beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep a bower quiet for us, and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence, of the inhuman dearth of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and o'er-darkened ways made for our searching. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall from our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees old and young sprouting a shady boon for simple sheep, and such are daffodils, with the green world they live in, and clear rills that for themselves a cooling cover to make against the hot season, the mid-forest brake, rich with a sprinkling of fair musk-rose blooms. And such, too, is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead, all lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens' brink. Nor do we merely feel these essences for one short hour. No, even as the trees that whisper round a temple become soon dear as the temple's self, so does the moon, the passion poesy, glories infinite, haunt us till they become a cheering light unto our souls, and bound to us so fast that whether there be shine or gloom o'ercast, they always must be with us or we die. Wherein lies happiness? In that which becks our ready minds to fellowship divine, a fellowship with essence, till we shine full alchemized and free of space. Behold, the clear religion of heaven. Fold a rose-leaf round thy fingers' taperness, and soothe thy lips, hissed when the airy stress of music's kiss impregnates the free winds, and with a sympathetic touch unbinds aeolian magic from their lucid wombs. Then old songs waken from enclouded tombs, old ditties sigh above their father's grave, ghosts of melodious prophesyings rave round every spot where trod Apollo's foot, bronze clarions awake and faintly bruit where long ago a giant battle was, and from the turf a lullaby doth pass in every place where infant Orpheus slept. Feel we these things? That moment have we stepped into a sort of oneness, and our state is like a floating spirit's, but there are richer entanglements, enthrallments far more self-destroying, leading by degrees to the chief intensity. The crown of these is made of love and friendship, and sits high upon the forehead of humanity. All its more ponderous and bulky worth is friendship, whence there ever issues forth a steady splendour, but at the tip-top there hangs by unseen film an orbed drop of light, and that is love. Its influence, thrown in our eyes, genders a novel sense at which we start and fret, till in the end, melting into its radiance, we blend, mingle, and so become a part of it. Nor with aught else can our souls interknit so wingedly when we combine therewith. Life's self is nourished by its proper pith, and we are nurtured like a pelican brood. Aye, so delicious is the unsating food that men who might have towered in the van of all the congregated world to fan and winnow from the coming step of time all chaff of custom, wipe away all slime left by men's slugs and human serpentry, have been content to let occasion die whilst they did sleep in love's Elysium. And truly I would rather be struck dumb than speak against this ardent listlessness, for I have ever thought that it might bless the world with benefits unknowingly, as does the nightingale, up-perched high and cloistered among cool and bunched leaves. She sings but to her love, nor e'er conceives how tiptoe night holds back her dark grey hood. Just so may love, although 'tis understood, the mere commingling of passionate breath produce more than our searching witnesseth. What I know not, but who of men can tell that flowers would bloom, or that green fruit would swell to melting pulp, that fish would have bright mail, the earth its dower of river, wood, and vale, the meadows runnels, runnels pebble-stones, the seed its harvest, or the lute its tones, tones ravishment, or ravishment its sweet, if human souls did never kiss and greet. To Mrs. Reynolds's cat. Cat, who hast passed thy grand climacteric, how many mice and rats hast in thy days destroyed? How many titbits stolen? Gaze with those bright languid segments green, and prick those velvet ears, but prithee do not stick thy latent talons in me, and upraise thy gentle mew, and tell me all thy phrase of fish and mice and rats and tender chick. Nay, look not down, nor lick thy dainty wrists, for all the wheezy asthma, and for all thy tail's tip is nicked off, and though the fists of many a maid have given thee many a maul, still is that fur as soft as when the lists in youth thou enteredst on glass-bottled wall. When I have fears that I may cease to be, before my pen has gleaned my teeming brain, before high-piled books in charactery hold like rich garners the full ripened grain, when I behold upon the night's starred face huge cloudy symbols of a high romance, and think that I may never live to trace their shadows with the magic hand of chance, and when I feel, fair creature of an hour, that I shall never look upon thee more, never have relish in the fairy power of unreflecting love, then on the shore of the wide world I stand alone and think, till love and fame to nothingness do sink. The Devon Maid. Where be ye going, you Devon maid, and what have you there in the basket? Ye tight little fairy, just fresh from the dairy, will ye give me some cream if I ask it? I love your meads, and I love your flowers, and I love your junkets mainly, but hind the door I love kissing more. Oh, look not so disdainly. I love your hills, and I love your dales, and I love your flocks a-bleating, but oh, on the heather to lie together with both our hearts a-beating. I'll put your basket all safe in a nook, and your shawl I hang up on this willow, and we will sigh in the daisy's eye, and kiss on a grass-green pillow. Happy is England. Happy is England. I could be content to see no other verdure than its own, to feel no other breezes than are blown through its tall woods with high romances blent. Yet do I sometimes feel a languishment for skies Italian, and an inward groan to sit upon an Alp as on a throne, and half forget what world or worldling meant. Happy is England, sweet her artless daughters, enough their simple loveliness for me, enough their whitest arms in silence clinging. Yet do I often warmly burn to see beauties of deeper glance, and hear their singing, and float with them about the summer waters. Give me women, wine, and snuff. Give me women, wine, and snuff, until I cry out, hold, enough. You may do so, sans objection, till your day of resurrection, for bless my beard, they I shall be, my beloved Trinity. There was a naughty boy, and a naughty boy was he. He ran away to Scotland, the people for to see. Then he found that the ground was as hard, that a yard was as long, that a song was as merry, that a cherry was as red, that lead was as weighty, that fourscore